Good morning to the world, Yeah, Giovanni, yeah. I am on the topic of parole again, Yeah. Um, the International Declaration of Human Rights stated that all men are born free and equal in rights and dignity and are endowed with reasons and conscience and should act in a spirit of brotherhood towards each other. This word justice. The word justice, it only works for some people and it does not work for some. But all poor men or all poor people have something in common, and what they have in common is this: all poor people are a victim of injustice and they are seekers of justice because justice has never been done to benefit the poor, but it is always has been done to affect the poor. So when the poor man is supposed to get justice, he got no justice. But when a poor man commits himself, justice is used against him. Now I am here to talk about a specific inmate, not really one inmate, but a specific inmate by the name of um, Julian Aliver. Now Julian Aliver has been my virgin since 2000, year 2000. So it's been 23 years now since I know Julian Aliver. And I am here 25 years, and he's here 23 years now. Now Julian Aliver was sentenced to 15 years before parole for a murder. So his 15 years was supposed to be, he was supposed to receive parole in 2015. However, his parole time has passed 8 years now, and I can tell of many more inmates who are eligible for parole, but because they are poor and because some of them have people in high places that hold vengeance against them. Yeah, so back to Julian Aliver. As I said, he was sentenced to 15 years before parole, but it's now 23 years since he's here. I think he signed up for parole 2 times already and they turned him down. And they cannot tell him the grounds on which they turn him down. I think when you're parole hearing, as an inmate, you should present there, and that they could point out the fault or the reason why they turn you down. Because some of these officers in the prison, they will state false witness against you, trying to make you look bad and try to get the parole board to turn you down. And I have experience of that many times. Now, a crime was committed and justice was done and you got your time. But when you're supposed to get your justice, you cannot get no justice. So there is no justice for the poor. I think when a man parole hearing, when an inmate has a parole hearing, he should present there. That means any evidence that is brought against you before the parole board, it can be pointed out to you. Instead of after your parole hearing, the only thing you hear is that you lose out. No further grounds on what was the reason why you lose out. The only thing I hear, officer inform you that you lose out, and you can't hear nothing more because you're poor and you don't have a lawyer to sort out your case or to investigate what was the reason why you were turned down. Any lawyers out there who are willing to help these youths, because these youths are victims of injustice and and seekers of justice. They are seekers of justice and victims of injustice. So any liars out there, whether human rights liar, any liar who willing to help these youths to find out why after so long they cannot receive their parole, and still yet they had no firm grounds to why their parole was denied. I think an inmate should be present at his parole hearing, because when you're parole hearing and you lose out, there is no one to tell you why you lose out, or to tell you that that was the reason or that was the reason. You just hear you lose out, and officers here, some of them are vampires. They will go the extra mile and to present false witness against you just to see your parole turned down. You understand? There's a next inmate by the name of Toby. Toby is here over 30 a year. A next inmate by the name of Seabird. Let me give you a quick rundown of a scenario with Seabird in 2020. In 2020, while I was located at the NCB, I saw officers, and I can call their name, officers, came to the NCB section and tell Seabird that you got parole and you're going home next week. Oh my God, this is wickedness. This is not something to laugh about. Seabird packed all his bags. And after they told him that he was going home next week, he was so joyful. You see, when next week came and he packed his bags and they called him and they said, come, you're going home. And he went up by the front where they're supposed to release him. He did not get any parole. It was a prank that the officers work on him. What was the reason why they do that? They said they want him to take his medication. Now just imagine a man who was in bondage for about 27 years at that time. And the officers came and told him that he got parole and he will be going home next week Friday. And when next week Friday come and he threw away all his things and pack all his things and bring up on the front and was waiting for release, he did not get parole. It was a joke and a prank that the officer work on him. Said they want him to take his medication. Then if you want someone to take their medication and you do that, that means you are affecting his mental capacity and damaging his mental capacity further than how it is damaged, because you claim that you want him to take his medication. That is disrespect to anyone. That is disrespect and a total disrespect. And that is inhumanitarian treatment. And that is inhumane treatment and disrespect. From that day, Seabird got worse. It's like he just give up. So when an inmate parole hearing, I think he should present there. And many of these youths need someone to help them. They need a lawyer. So any lawyer out there who can help these youths, as soon as you hear this, please, I am asking you, these youths need your help. This is not about something. This is not about money. Please, find it in your heart of heart to help these youths. They are victims. They are victims of injustice and seekers of justice. And justice does not work for the poor in Jamaica. A man commit himself. They say justice will serve. He got a time. He got a parole time. And years after his parole time, you're still having him here. Officers plan false witness and plot false witness against them when their parole hearing say that they don't rehabilitate. But They cannot tell them the grounds on which they don't rehabilitate or what they had have done wrong. And after your parole hearing, you hear nothing. The only thing you hear is the officer can inform you. They turn you down. They say that you rehabilitate. Or sometimes they can give you no grounds why they turn you down. I think an inmate should be present at his parole hearing. Julian Aliver is getting a lot of fight. Julian Aliver got sentenced. And when he sent for his transcript, when he appealed and sent for his transcript, the Court of Appeal said they have no transcript for him. So what was he doing here in the first place? Giovanni, I want you to take this to the world. And I want you to expose this corrupted system of injustice. The Parole Act need to be rewritten in Jamaica. The Parole Board need to be investigated. Mr. Holness, I am calling on you to investigate the Parole Board. And I am calling on you to help these youths because everyone deserves a chance. You have people, prominent people in society who commit crime and who are masterminders of crime and they never come to prison. So these youths serve their time and I think justice should be done on their side now. They deserve their justice now because they are all seekers of justice and victims of injustice. Right? So any lawyers out there who can help these youth, I would like you to assist in whatever way you can. Please, or anybody out there who can investigate this, who have the power to investigate this and help these youths. Julian Aliver has been victimized because of people in high places who have vengeance in their heart against him. Julian Aliver has a gas station that was willed to him by his uncle. His uncle died some years ago, a gas station in Bagua that a prominent police officer, a superintendent, who was keeping and caring the gas station. So after Julian Aliver uncle died, that superintendent took over the gas station, and I think the legacy is what causing this problem. Why Julian Aliver is getting a fight, because you have people in high and low places who are fighting against him. So that particular individual that I'm telling you about, the superintendent, right? I think he is the one who is fighting Julian Aliver with many more people in high places. So Julian Aliver has been constantly turned down and getting a fight for no reason. After he was sentenced to 15 years before parole, and now he's gone 23 years. And they have no transcript for him at the Court of Appeal. So what is Julian Aliver doing here at this moment? In the first place, he should not be here because they have no transcript for him. You understand? And any lawyer out there who will hear this, I am asking you to assist. Please find in your heart of heart to assist. Because everyone needs justice. Justice is not a one-side thing. Justice must be balanced. Superintendent, you know yourself. You take away Julian Aliver gas station that his uncle willed to him. Julian Aliver don't care about that gas station. All he wants is his freedom. So the people who are fighting Julian Aliver, I'm asking you to stop. And the authority in the prison, who have your friends in high places, and you know the truth, who is fighting Julian Aliver, I want you to stop. I want someone out there, any lawyer out there, any human rights lawyer, to help Julian Aliver and the others, Seabert and Toby and the others, and many, many more inmates who are here, who cannot receive their parole, and they don't know under what grounds they are turned down. Right? This is injustice. And remember, we the poor are all seekers of justice and victims of injustice. We are treated like we are not human beings. And there are people out there who commit vicious crime and they never came here.